My name is Julia Elena. Here I have New Wash, the original. And I also have Pink Blush Adore. And I'm gonna customize, mix it however, what color I'm gonna do with lavender. So let's start now. It's really, you're just measuring by eye. So it just depends on how much I'm gonna use on Emma's hair. So I'm gonna start with this. So that's like about half of the bowl. And then I'm just gonna take this top because, let's be honest, we're gonna put a lot of pink in her hair. So I'm using like a very generous amount, and I'm just gonna start with that and see what that looks like. And then I'm just gonna start to mix. So now you're starting to see, in the beginning it was really, really pink. Now it's diluted because of the New Wash. So this seems like it's a lot, like, oh my God, her hair is gonna be so pink. This is very scary. Or you might be the other way and you'll be like, hell yeah, it's gonna be pink. So I'm gonna go now and use the lavender. Now with the lavender, I'm actually gonna be less generous. So, or maybe I might be a lot more, depends. I'm gonna start with, I did like 2 generous pumps. And I'm gonna mix that. And the reason for this is just, it makes the pink softer. And even though I'm putting pink in her hair, the purple does a lot of things to yellow. Like it tends to remove the yellow a little more. So it tends to be more on the pinker, soft blonde, as opposed to like a warm pink. Which warm pink is really nice, but today I kind of want to focus on having a little bit of everything because I like a little bit of everything. So by putting a little bit of a cool tone into this pink, it kind of makes this, it's going to make Emma's hair look like a bit of a cool tone and a bit of a warm tone. So I'm going to put a little bit more purple. And this is all by eye. It really just depends on what you want to achieve. And this comes from experience working with New Wash and Adore. So the more you keep working with these products, the more you'll start to understand and have fun with customizing any color you want to create. So you see how now it went from being super pink to now it's almost like a powder pink. I'm actually happy with it. So I'm gonna leave it like that. And then we're gonna apply this all over. I'm putting it on my hands. So now I'm just gonna literally, this is like the best part because you're like a little kid just putting it all over. So I'm gonna just start to massage it in everywhere. Right now I'm kind of focusing on the ends. I'll work back into the roots, but right now I just want to make sure the ends are the part that I'm focusing on right now, just because I want the color to sit there more than the roots, because the roots are already super light, so it's going to just grab it. Really, you can play with this. You don't necessarily have to do it the way I'm doing it. You could apply it with the brush. You could apply it, you could put this pink on certain parts of the hair and do another type of, pink. It could be a darker pink and you can put that on the hairline, or you could put that on the back of the hair. This is just what I'm doing for Emma. Yeah, sometimes there's like baby hairs right here, so I just want to make sure that I cover that. Cool. So I could rinse it right now, but I'm not going to. I kind of want it to sit just for a little bit. And the reason for that is just so the color can sit a little longer, can grab a little longer. It does change a little bit if you leave it on longer. So I'm gonna leave it for 7 minutes. Time's up. It's been 7 minutes and now we're gonna rinse. So a lot of, I guess there's a lot of people concerned about whether new wash can remove color. So I'll show you that it does. Have your head back for me. So I already had new wash on her hair. So I'm gonna go back and use new wash to wash. But look how pretty. And the hair feels so soft after applying new wash with Adore. So it's not only creating really cool colors, but it's actually very helpful for me because after I bleach someone's hair, not only am I treating it with something that's actually going to help the hair, but I can also, do my job and put the color on. So I do two things at once. Okay. So now I like to just check the hair, see what it looks like. Like I look at her too, I'm like, hello. Making sure that it looks good on her skin. So now I'm gonna put some new wash. I'm gonna put Rich. And I'm just gonna go around the hairline, just so you can see. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I really like the color. I know I said I was gonna do rose gold, but one of the best things is that we can always change our minds about what color we can do, because sometimes you might be surprised and you might like the first thing you did. So sometimes you don't have to do so many things. I think this color will look really good with the haircut too, because it's just super textured. So I think having a little bit of different depths and like different tones, because I can already tell that there's some parts that are cool and some parts that are warm. I think it'll really complement the haircut. And so you remove the color around her hairline. She had pink. So as you can see, the color pink is completely gone because of the new wash. And you saw how in the bowl it looked really intense, but now you see it on her hair and it doesn't look crazy, And that's because of the color bleach that she had. The yellow was in a way, my safety blanket, I guess you can say, because the yellow needed a lot of work. So it basically was doing all of that. It was removing the yellow, but it was also putting pink. So now it has like the soft pink color. It's so cool. I like the sides. So now I'm just gonna towel dry it. And I'm just gonna look. I always like to look. I like to go forward and see what it looks like. Because sometimes we get so caught up with what we're doing that we don't really look at them. So you wanna look. I love it. I think it looks great. So that's it. We're done. Yay!